Hi folks, and welcome back to Conan Exiles. So, in my guides for the Age of Heroes, I used a basic Stormglass Tower base, and I've had quite a few people asking me how to make it. Can I make a guide on how to build this base? So, I've decided to do my first ever build guide. So here we go, this is going to be how we build the basic 3-tower Stormglass base. Of course, it doesn't have to be made out of Stormglass. If you don't have the Isle of Sipta DLC, it can be made out of any material you like. I have just chosen Stormglass because it is one of my favourite sets, and it also has the advantage of the windows, the panels that are the windows, that they let the light in and also shine the torches out, which works very well with this set. This is the basic footprint of the base right on screen now. And this is how we build it. Okay, so we're going to get started at the back of the structure, and we're going to start with the stairwell. So we have a 2x2 of the square blocks. You need to raise and lower them so that the whole foundation will be available. So this area is very flat, so we're okay. But where you're building, you might have to go up a little bit higher. But we're pointing and roughly out in that direction, and we stick down 1, 2, 3, 4. And then at the back, we're going to use the wedges. So we'll have 3 wedges at the back, just to kind of round off the back a little bit. And just to make the back of the stairwell a little bit more interesting, we're going to take a fence foundation, and on the sides of these wedges, we're going to put down a fence foundation attached to the side there. Then take a door frame, and we want to turn it inside so it faces inner, and put that down 1, 2, and 3, and then we're going to fill that with wedges again. 1, 2, 3. There you go. So that little pattern comes through the door frame like that. We'll take a couple of walls, so not the interior walls, we'll take standard walls and place them down here. Let's put them 3 high. Do the same at the other side. And up. But at the door wells, we'll turn them inside out again, so they're facing inwards, and that means that gold stripe goes right down there. And we're only going to put these so that they're 2 high for the moment. And then inside we're going to have some stairs. I'm going to use the ones with the beams. And can you go up the way like that? And then that'll be how you'll get up and up onto the first floor. Okay, right, now we need to put a ring down for the central tower. So we're going to use, again, the wedges. If I can find the wedges, there we go. So we'll have 3 wedges, like that. And then we'll have a square off of each one, and then we'll make a ring round like that. 3 wedges, 1 square. Okay, right, so like that. Right, and then this is the back going straight forward. This will be the entrance, so we're going to do 5x2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's right. And then in this middle one off here, we're going to have 1 going off either side, and that'll be the side towers. Now, this middle ring, you can just fill it in with whatever wedges you want, but we're going to put the medium-sized Wheel of Friendship here, and we're going to sink it down into the floorboards to make it only 2 walls high. And when you sink it into the floorboards, the sand ring disappears under the ground. So what I'm going to do is, you can do this with either the stable set. You get the hay covered foundations, or if you go to the arena set, which is slightly better. You get the sand... Oh, sorry. Arena. You get the sand-coloured foundations. So if we take them and place them in, you can see that it makes like a sandy floor, which will become the base of the actual Wheel of Friendship. You don't have to do this if you don't have these arenas, because the stable comes with the Riders Hub Hyborian DLC, the arena comes with the Blood and Sand DLC. But if you have them, it just makes it look a little bit better. Now, before we do anything else, we're now going to actually place the Wheel of Pain, because if you have walls and roofs around it, actually stops it going into the ground and being able to place it. So I'm going to come over here, we're going to Crafting Station, Companions, Wheel of Pain. And there it is. I'm going to spin it round so the stairs, you can just see the stairs on the right there, got the stairs right in front of me. And then we'll hold shift and we sink it down. And we sink it down to that point there. So if we go one more, it disappears and won't place. One up, the floor is in the ground, but the little wooden stubs are out. And you kind of centre it around the ring and put it down. And there we go. We have the Wheel of Pain. It's in the sand, and the little sandy little foundations makes it look like the Wheel of Pain works okay. Okay, right, now we need to get walls going around the outside. Again, too high. Okay, and then the little offshoots are going to be the little rings. So you have one square, one wedge. And just do that pattern. There's 6 wedges in the middle. One square coming off of each triangle. And then the wedges filling in. So it's just one smaller ring. Do the same at the other side. And now we put in a door and a wall. Let me see, we have to pick. We're going to do it. In fact, we can have an interior wall if you have that. Oh. Extra set. There we go. So it's interior from both sides. Right. Now we have to sort out the front entrance. So we're going to do similar what we did at the very back. We're going to get the front foundations and we'll stick them down around the sides. We're going to get the door frames facing inwards. And then we'll fill this bottom layer with foundations. I've done one too many. This only needs to be 4 of them, but 5 foundations. So we're then going to have stairs going up. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, I was right enough. I was right enough. There is 5. But there should be 6 foundations like that. And then we'll put that filled like that. We want sloped walls in here, like so, and then stairs going up. There we go. And then, oh, of course, we need a bit more walls, again facing inwards, so the gold beams come down. Just for these entrances, they're black on the actual walls, but gold straps down the side. And finally we get a Stormglass ceilings and fill in there. there. So we can come up and go through. Right, so that is the ground floor. And now we have to put the floor in for the first floor. So we'll match the pattern below. So we've got the 3 wedges. So they go in there. And then you have a square either side and you work your way around and fill in triangles to squares. Okay, there we go, that's the floor in. So now we can start doing the walls for the first floor. So the difference we're doing this time with the walls is the reason I'm using the Stormglass set is we can put solid walls there, oh, every second one. Here and here. We'll have door frames to get in here and here. Door frames through to the wings here and here, but then we're going to use the Stormglass window frames up here, so we can light it up as we go up through the tower. And then the same at the back, the going up through the stairwell now will start becoming glass frames going. In fact, we'll turn them inside out actually as well, just to keep with the back. Take that one out. And then we can put in walls like that. This is the stairwell section. Right, and then take this too high. Okay, and then when we go to these outer mini towers, the same again, every second one solid. And the ones in between will be the glass windows. Right, so that is the walls for the first floor. So now we can just repeat this by bringing up the stairs up another level. So stairs going up, and then we'll have wedges in the little walkway, and then stairs going up again, a little walkway like that, and then we can start making the ring for the next floor. And we just repeat. Right, so at this level we are going to stop building up the outer towers, the mini towers at the outside. They're going to get finished at this point, and then the middle tower will continue up higher. So what we're going to do is we're going to start doing some sloped roofs on the big tower. Now, where's my sloped roofs? There they are. Right, so we can do... Oh, we can do slope roofs on the solid. There we go, like that. But then we need the wedge slope roofs, which is these pits here. And bring them in, and in, like that, and then again in the middle. Here we go. And then on the other side. Okay. Right, and now we can just continue up the middle tower, just repeating this same pattern all the way up. So that's now a solid wall. Right, so we've done enough towers, but obviously you could just keep extending. If you need more room, you can just keep going up. There's no reason to stop at all. And now we're going to put in the final roof. So that's put in the wedges pieces where the wedges are on the floor. And then we'll put the slope walls where the square pieces are on the floor. Give it. Right, so now I'm not wanting to be too peaked at the top, so I'm going to kind of flatten it off at that point in time, and we're just going to match up with what's underneath it. So that'll be a wedge there. So we'll have a flat roof. Otherwise, because it's a bigger ring, it'll be way too big. So we'll put in the flat roof like that, and then we'll put the flat roof ceiling pieces in between. And then again, the wedges in the middle. And then once that's in, we can get the inverted wedges, these ones here, and just fill in those holes. If I can get it to snap onto there. There we go. Right, we're just going to finish off the roof here by also putting the wedges in here. This is the back of the stairwell. Take out those two, and we'll put in slope roofs there. And then just to make it a little bit better looking, we're going to take Stormglass fences and just trim it round the edge of here, here, in fact we will actually put some more sloped in here just to make it a little bit more pointy, to match up with the ones down below a little bit better. Again, where there's a wedge, you put a wedge slope piece, and where there's a square, you put a normal slope piece. And then we'll top it off with wedges. fences. And we'll just put a ring of fences around the mini towers as well. Like that. Right, last thing we need to do is make the little sort of canopy that goes over the front of the door here. Oh, in fact, no, we don't. We've got a little bit of doors to put in here. In here. There, and then put a wall up like that. That door is back to front. Like that. And we'll do that on each level. Okay, so yes, we're going to make the awning that goes along the front of this entrance. So we're going to start off, if we go to the stable, we can have these stable fence gates frame pillars. We'll put a row of them along either side. Oops. Oh, I've left them in there. Yeah, let's try that again. Okay, and then we can go back to our Stormglass and put a row of fences. No, I want them pointing out the way. There we go, and then we can put the door frames in and it'll just replace that fence beams, but leave the fences there, making a nice little window for us, like so. And slope grooves going up that way and that way. Then on the corner we're going to put these slope roof corners, like so, and that gives us a little sort of entrance way for running up and into the building. Okay, so I think that's the basic. Oh no, well, one little bit here. Oh, we've got a window where there shouldn't be a window. Let me replace that like that. We're going to put a little... Where will we put it? We'll put it this level. So just at the same height as the mini towers, we'll take a couple of normal ceilings, take them out, and then take a couple of wedges and bring it back into the building like that. Some fences round about it. And then we're going to take a decoration and we're going to go to the statues section. And if you have this DLC, you have these various statues of Conan. Which one will we use? I think we'll use this one. And we're just going to drop it in there. And then you've got the nice golden statue of Conan that looks good against the black Stormglass. You can use whatever statue you want, but yeah, we're going to go with that one. So that's the basis of the building, and like I say, each of these towers you can make them as large or as small as you like, and you just can keep going up, and of course you just have to increase the extra bit there, increase the stairwell as you go up as well to get up to the different floors. Right, so now it's decoration time. So there we go. There is a guide into how to build the basics of my Stormglass Tower base. As I've said before, you can make each individual tower, the little side towers and the main tower, as high or as low as you need. You can start off low, and as you need more space you can just add on more floors, and you can just keep going up until you get whatever you need. So there you go, that's how it's made. Okay, that's going to do it for today. I hope you liked this episode. If you did, please hit the like button, hit subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye now.